Good to see you. Come on in. We still got people coming in. We're going to welcome you guys to this call, this Tuesday night call. We have each and every Tuesday night. It's the end of the week call, and it's held from 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, and it's to get you in line to where you can get paid in this bad boy. So we just want all of you guys to participate. We want you to come in because we got a great night tonight, which we have great nights every Tuesday night. But tonight is going to be a special one. So hold on to your hats because it's going to be good. And I just want to once again thank you guys for participating. I'm seeing that the numbers are starting to pick up. I thank you for that. And like I said, I want you guys to continue to bring your group over here because we want them in the place. Excitement is created here on Tuesday nights. And when you participate in this excitement because we want you to be a part of this thing because we're going to blow this bad boy open and we want you to be a part of it, okay? So I'm gonna get out of the way, and with that being said, I'm gonna turn this over to my brother from another mother down in Houston, Texas, Mr.
Yeah,
Ron
man.
Pruett. Yay, bro.
Yeah. Hey, thank you, Clyde. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for everybody being here. There's still people coming in. Hey, before we get started this evening, everybody in the chat, well, we'll do that in a minute. Before we get started though, I want to tell a story. I love to tell stories. I got a couple that I want to tell you this evening, and I want to let everybody know there is a special guest here. There's a special guest here, and please stick around this thing because you're gonna want to hear his story. I'm telling you, this is an amazing story, and it has to do with Fun Saver Network. For the new people that are here, welcome. We're glad you're here. Glad you made it. For the people that's been here as long as me, we're glad you're still here. Glad you're still hanging out with us. We got some great, great stuff for you right around the corner. I can't get into that, but we will soon. But let me tell you the story. How many of you guys, and and ladies, I can see you on the screen. Hold your hand up if you've heard about this thing about timing, timing, timing. You got to be first. You got to get in early. It's all about timing. You got to do those kind of things because in about 2.5 years, timing will be gone. Y'all heard this stuff before? Okay. Let me ask you a question. When people tell you that, I would hope you would do what I do. I tell them, I'm going, I understand this timing aspect, but let me ask you something. So what you're telling me is it's brand new right now and timing is important. And I understand timing is important, but in 2.5 years, let's say you're going to work really hard, 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 hard and build your team. And in 2.5 years, the timing's gone. So you're going to quit? Are you not going to sponsor anybody anymore? Are you finished? And they're like, well, hold on. I tell you this because I want you to understand everything happens when it comes to purchasing or starting a business. Normally, it happens with emotion. Emotions will make you do things that sometimes you feel like you shouldn't have done. It's just the way it works. It's just life. Okay. So don't fall for the old timing trick because that's just one of the things tell you about timing, timing, timing. It's okay to say timing is great, but I don't feel it's okay to say if you don't get it now, you're going to miss it. Because when I hear somebody say that, I'm like, oh my God. So does that mean you're going to build a big business and in 2 years you're going to stop sponsoring because timing's over? No, you're going to keep sponsoring. Okay. So I just want to share that with you. And I want to share one more thing with you about how people in this industry are all different. Everyone is absolutely 100% different. Everybody does things different. Elderly people don't like social media. Young people love social media. Some people love the tone. Some people can't stand it. Some people don't want to show their faces on screen. Some people can. Different strokes for different folks. Okay. And I want to prove that to you. So last week, I had a buddy of mine that I've known for 20 years that's very successful in the network marketing industry. He's a little older than I am. He called me just to see how I was doing because we haven't spoken in about maybe a year and a half, almost 2 years. And he didn't try to recruit me, and I didn't try to recruit him. None of that stuff was going on. We were just being friends. That's it. I asked him what he's up to. He told me what he's been up to. And during that process, he goes, "You're not going to believe what I've been up to." And I'm going, "Come on, we're not doing that to each other. Just tell me what's going on." And he goes, "All right, no problem." So he literally told me a story that floored me. And let me tell you what the story was. He goes, "I'm in a company that's 10 years old." I said, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah." And I said, "Why are you doing one that's so old?" He goes, "Ron, I'm older than you. I don't have time for these startup things anymore. And I just had to go find a company that's been around for a while and it's solid and I can go build a team." I said, "I get it. No problem." He goes, "But that's not the main thing. The main thing is what I've done." I'm going, "Okay, I'm all ears." He goes, "Most people that I know is around my age, and most people I know don't have anything to do with social media, wants to stay away from it. They don't like building websites. They don't do YouTube. They don't do TikTok. They don't do that stuff." I'm going, "Okay." He goes, "So what I did was," he said, "I wrote a script." I'm going, "Okay." He goes, "And as I was bringing people in my age or a little bit younger, most of them don't know what to say. They need something to say, don't know how to do it." He goes, "I wrote a script." He said, "I gave him a script." I said, "Okay." He goes, "But then I told him, I said, call everybody on your phone and just do the script and get people on Facebook. And if you have a Facebook, and see if you can get their phone number and call them, or find people and get their numbers and call them. Somebody that you know or connected to." He said, "Because I knew all I needed to do was everybody just get 5 or 6 people." This script is amazing. But before I tell you the script, he goes, "I'll show you if you want to get on Zoom." I got on Zoom with him. He's got a huge team. They're all using this script. Not all. Some people are young, but most of the older people are using the script. And the guy's making a mid 5 figures a month with this company, a 10-year-old company. All of his people are making great money. That's never made nothing. And here's why. When he told me this, I'm going, "You're right. This is unbelievable." He's got people calling people they know in their phone and however they got these numbers. And they're saying, "Hey, Clyde, it's Ron. Hey, listen, we ain't talking a long time, or we talk all the time, or whatever. But the script starts out like this: Hey, Clyde, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I found this business I'm excited about. And I just want to let you know I'm reading from a script. So can you just have a little grace with me? Can you have a little grace with me?" You know what they're doing? Sure, I'll listen. Because people that are in our age and things of that nature that's not into the YouTube and the things of that nature, they hate social media. They hate trying to sell people. They're not into that stuff. But they know how to talk to people and they know how to work a phone. And not all of them will do it, but if they have a script, they feel stronger. And just the delivery of that thing going, "I really don't know what I'm doing, but I found something I'm excited about. And I just want to tell you that I'm reading from a script. So please have a little grace with me, okay?" "Okay." And then they tell them about the business. And then they tell them, "We'd love to have you on board. You can join for this." That he showed me on Zoom, that organization. It is a monstrosity. And it has a lot to do with the script. It has a lot to do with the time that we live in. But here's what it has a lot to do with: everybody's doing the same thing. Nobody's out like an entrepreneur doing their own thing. Because when you get a bunch of entrepreneurs together, it's like herding cats. You get everybody on the same page. It's impossible. But he figured out a way to get them all on the same page. And I thought that was amazing. And I truly wanted to share that story with you. But tonight's Tuesday night. It's the end of the week call. And the end of the week call is where we end our week, because our week runs from Wednesday through Tuesday. And all that means for y'all is that tonight at midnight Pacific time, we have this vertical line called the power line. And everybody that's paid their money or joined for free for this week, they're all in that power line. And at midnight tonight Pacific time, the people that's paid their money, they will go into the matrix, date and time stamped in order. In order. Doesn't mean that you have to pay the 25. You can stay a free member, but you're not moving to the matrix. You're going to stay in the vertical power line, and maybe you'll do it next week. But here's what I'm going to tell you. If you're a free member and you've brought in other free members this week or the week before or whatever, and for some reason you don't upgrade tonight and they do, and they move to the matrix and you don't move to the matrix, here's what that tells you. You'll never get them back in the matrix. You've lost them in the matrix. That's only one part of our comp plan, but you've lost them in there because they went before you. And at the stroke of midnight tonight Pacific, if they're there and you're not, you can't get back those people. You'll fall underneath them. Now you still have them everywhere else and every other part of the comp plan, but that one you don't. And it's important if you're looking at this at building a business. And speaking of building a business, it gives me great pleasure to introduce somebody that I kind of knew a little bit before because we kind of been in some of the same businesses together. I've seen him on Zooms. I've done some Zooms for a couple other companies. He's probably seen me on there as well, talking about comp plans because I pretty much did it. But it gives me great pleasure to bring him on because he's got a great, great story, a great story. And I want to introduce him to you guys. His name is Earl Stringer. He's out of where are you from? Maryland?
Ohio. Ohio.
Ohio. He's
Yeah,
from
the
Ohio.
Midwest. The Midwest.
Midwest. He's from the Midwest. Guys, this is the best, one of the best stories ever. Okay. So, and I'll just kind of start it, but I was one day perusing around YouTube because I use YouTube a lot on how to fix things and how to do things.
Mhm.
And there's another guy on here named Jim. Jim sent me, Jim Alvey, you know him, a video and goes, "You need to watch this." It was a YouTube video. And it was Mr. Earl Stringer, and it was about 7 months ago. It was about 7 months ago. And I watched it, and here's what I respect about Earl Stringer. I'll let him tell you his story. But he was never negative about what he saw. Not one time. Not one time. He had an opinion, but he wasn't negative. So, Earl, welcome to the call, my friend. Glad to have
Hey,
you here. Glad you're here. Earl, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us a little bit about your history.
all right. Well, first of all, I just want to say, super excited to be here. Like, this is like crazy, right? Because I watched these, I've seen a lot of these. So to be on it is like super cool. But basically, I've been in the whole internet world for at least 16, 17 years. So I'm not new to this at all. You know what I mean? I've been in so many different opportunities. I've seen a lot. So basically, I'm a YouTube dude, right? So I got several YouTube channels, and I create a lot of content. So in the make money online space, whenever you're in this space, you're gonna get approached with a lot of different things. Everybody on this call, I'm sure, has got introduced to all kinds of things. So I was telling Ron, somebody I know, we both know. He a cool dude, but he is involved in a lot of different opportunities. So this guy, he sends me opportunities probably, I don't know, three, four times a month. He has a new opportunity. Like, yo, you gotta check this out, Earl. Check this out. Email. He texts me, and I'm like, 9 times out of 10, I'll look at it and I'm kind of like, I'm not really, feeling this thing. So he would just constantly send me stuff. So I kind of got in the rhythm of kind of half looking at stuff and being like, whatever. So he sent me Fun Saver Network, like Ron said, like 6, 7 months ago, right? And I took a look at it and I looked at it for maybe like 10 minutes. And I'm like, I don't think this is for me. I was like, I really not getting the whole concept behind it, right? And I kept it moving. I just, kept doing what I was doing. So about, man,
But he
maybe,
did a video about it,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because
opinion and how you felt about it.
right, exactly. And to be completely transparent, what I do sometimes, that's how I create content. I'll look at just different opportunities and
Mhm.
I'll look at an initial and I just give my thoughts. I'm not saying go for them. I'm just saying my opinion on it, right? That's so I kind of do that in general. So when I seen it, I didn't think it was bad at all. But at the
Mhm.
time, I was just like, I just don't, it's not really for me right now. There's a couple things I'm like, I'm not sure about. And I just kept it moving. And I did see a comment from on the video. And I was like, oh, okay. So, somebody explained, might have been you, Ron.
It
Somebody
was me.
commented,
It
right,
was
right.
me.
And I said, oh, okay. They explained something to me. So I was like, all right, cool. And I left it the way it was. It was
Yep.
just like, we kept doing what we was doing. So a couple months after that, and Ron knows, so I ain't gonna get in too much, I ain't gonna name drop
You're
different
good. You're good.
companies and names. So, but me and you was talking. So a couple months after that, I was approached about another opportunity. And in this opportunity, they were basically saying how this is like the most innovative company. They're about to do something that's never been done, blah, 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 blah. And because I knew this person a little more, I'm listening to them more and more. And I'm like, wow, this new company there, this might be something, right? So as time went on, I was realizing they were talking more and more about what they were doing. And one day it kind of clicked to me like, wait a minute, this sounds like something I heard before, right? I'm like, this sounds familiar. Wait, this sounds like that Fun Saver thing, right? So I went back on YouTube and I actually started watching more content about Fun Saver Network. So as I actually start watching more and more and looking at what they're doing, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. This sounds like the other company, but better, right? So at the time, so I'm like, wait, on top of that, I'm like, you can actually join FunSaver Network for free. So I'm like, well, hold up. Let me create a free account just to see what's going on. So once I joined as a free member, once I start looking at like what's going on, like what the service really is, the apps and everything, I was like, I gotta upgrade. And keep in mind, I'm more of an entrepreneur business, so it didn't take me long at all. Once I actually looked at it, and that's the thing I tell people, take time. If you actually sit down and take the time, to me, as people saying, I hate using this, I hate saying this, but it is a no-brainer. And I
Yep.
know in this industry, that's the cliche term, but
Hmm.
this truly is, in my opinion, because once I became a free member, seen what it was, then I upgraded. I'm like, this is it. And I was telling Ron, like, this is one of them opportunities that, like, people say you need that one company that you want to work with, your flagship company. And this is it for me because, yes, I am still a member of some of the most popular opportunities out there, and nothing wrong with them because I still get people signing up for other opportunities and I still help them. But I'll let everybody know, like, this is my number one opportunity. If you want to join this and this, fine. It's cool, right? But this is what I'm building and I'm super excited to do it. You know what I mean? And basically, I didn't really take the time to look at it. And I did another video and I kept the other video up too. And I'm like, I had to keep it real. I
Hmm.
looked at the opportunity and I'm like, I kind of blew it off, but I was like, yo, once I looked at it, it was it wasn't even no question. And now I'm even more excited that I actually joined. You
So
know what
let
I'm
me
saying?
ask you something, Earl.
Yep.
When you signed up for free, guys, I want to walk through this slowly so everybody understands something. Earl is an entrepreneur at heart. He has that spirit, right? When he
Mm-hmm.
signed up for free, let me tell you what Earl didn't do. Earl didn't say, "Oh, I can't find my email."
Mm-mm.
He went and found his email, the welcome email. And when you found the email, Earl, did you do what it said about going and logging into your back office and using your code to get in there? You just followed the instructions, right?
Absolutely.
And then once
I
you
mean,
got
it's
into the back office, then you started researching everything. And this is what happened when you started getting this in your head about Fun Saver Network.
absolutely because honestly, and that's the thing, like anybody who joins this for whatever reason, like take that 5 to 10 minutes, like to just go because the email, I ain't gonna lie, everything is it the email breaks everything down. Like if you just open up that welcome email and just follow the instructions, you really can't go wrong. You can't, I mean, it's right there. Like the only reason you won't find something is if you just don't follow the instructions. That's the truth. It's very easy. I didn't, my sponsor, the person I haven't talked to them about about FunSaver Network since I joined. They're I'm just making them some money every month. I haven't spoken to them about it since I joined. I haven't asked them a question. I haven't, not to be all like negative, but it's like
Yeah.
I don't need their help. Right. You know what I mean? Because the way you guys got everything laid out, I love it. It's so simple. It's so step by step. You don't, you just got to do it. You just got to want to do it.
Yeah. The funny thing is, the guy that sponsored him is the guy that I sponsored.
Oh, okay, okay.
Now, now there's something that happened to Earl when he became part of FunSaver Network, and I think he had just upgraded or something, and he came to one of those midday meet the CEO meetings, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And he was hanging out in there. I'm telling what happened, Earl.
Listen, and I told you on the phone, I'm like, yo, I really think this is a sign. This is my opportunity because I was on a webinar and I didn't even have my camera on because to be honest with you, sometimes I'll be on the webinars. I don't have my camera on because I'm multitasking. I'm listening, but I'm up here editing videos. I'm up here writing. I'm doing all kinds of stuff, but I'll be on there. So I was on there. I'm just listening. I'm like, this is cool. And I heard they're about to do a drawing where they do like the spin the wheel thing, which is like, that is so cool. Like, I love that little spinning the wheel thing. That is so cool. So at the end of a call, they were saying, who's it? Shelly who does it?
Yep. Mhm.
Okay. So Shelly goes, well, we're gonna give away like two things, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm not even paying attention. I'm just listening. So the first thing was, it was like I think it was like a one of them cups
Yeah.
that they had, like one of them coffee mug things.
Yeah.
And so they spun the wheel and they named somebody's right, right, right. So they named the name. Okay, cool. I was like, whatever. So then she was like, all right, well, we got one more thing. And it's this book bag, right? It's a Fun Saver Network book bag, retailed at 100 and something, whatever. And it kind of piqued my interest. I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I looked at it and I kept doing what I was doing. I'm like, I'm not going to win that. So they spin the wheel. So I look up and I seen my name pop up real big. You would have thought I hit the lottery. You would have thought I hit the mega ball. I'm like, I was like, are you see? I'm looking around like, and then you was like, Mr. Earl Stringer just went. I was like, wow, right? So here's the funny part. So here's the funny part because I'm like, all right, they gonna really send it. They really gonna send it. Like we go we I was like this. We gonna find out what's up with Fun Saving Network. They really gonna send me this bag. And hold up real quick, just to let y'all know. Just to let y'all know, I ain't playing no games. You feel what I'm saying? Boom. You feel me? The bag. Hey, look. This bag clean. I don't even know. Like, this might be like an airport carry-on bag. This too nice to just. I love this. Like, it's this nice, right? So when I got in the mail like a week later, I was like, yeah, let's go. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, so anybody doubting, and real quick before I end it, like one thing I want to say about this company so far and this opportunity is that when it comes to network marketing, I've been doing this since like 2008. I can name so many opportunities, whatever. But this company, every little stereotype or every little doubt that you may have about network marketing, affiliate marketing, this has an answer for it. So there is really no excuses if you are looking for, oh, I want to get into affiliate marketing or I want to get in, I'm looking for a good opportunity. If you see this and you don't get it, maybe you're not into affiliate marketing or network marketing. Because I always tell people real quick that this opportunity to me, because I consider this affiliate marketing too. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I always sit there and be like, to me, it's like if you take affiliate marketing, if affiliate marketing and network marketing had a baby, it'll be Fun Saver Network because it gives you that. If you just want to be an affiliate, you can do that with Fun Saver Network. You can just do the affiliate thing. But if you want to do the network marketing aspect and you want to build a team, build that monthly income, you can take that approach. And that's why it's just like it answers all the questions that people might have. It's basically everything that you will want in
Mhm.
affiliate marketing and network marketing. And that's why I'm 100% all in. I'm all in, straight up. Super
One
excited.
of the things, ladies and gentlemen, when I first talked to Earl, because I checked back into his YouTube channel when the same guy, Jim Halvey, sent me another message 7 months later and goes, hey, Earl's promoting FunSaver on his YouTube channel. So I went back and looked and I'm looking and I'm copying some of his stuff, right? And then so then I go to the admin part, the database of our system, and I got his phone number and I text him. And he called me and we talked a little bit. And the thing about Earl, because I had never talked to him before. This was the first time I talked to him, and Earl knew the compensation plan like the back of his hand immediately. I'm like, oh, okay. So, and the reason that got me is because you guys have heard me say over and over and over, if you join into a business opportunity and you're doing it to build a business, one of the things that you truly need to know is how you get paid. Because I am a firm believer, if you don't know how you get paid, you're not gonna.
Right. That's
It
true.
just don't happen. You're not going to go to a job and go, okay, we're going to hire you today. You can go to work. Well, how much you pay me? Oh, we'll talk about that later. No, no, no. I'm not going to work till I know how you pay me. This is the same thing. So when Earl said, yeah, you guys do this on the comp plan, you pay free people, and this is how you get paid, and then you got the coded bonus. I'm like, okay, all right, go ahead. So, Earl, welcome to Fun Saver Network. We're super, super happy that you're here.
I'm
And
happy to be here.
if there's anything that any of us can do to help you, show up here or go to our new Facebook group that we have now, because we have a new
Mhm.
one. You can go
Yeah.
there. You can go to our school community. We're always here to help one another and help people get done or answer questions. And if you guys want to hang out with Earl, go find Earl Batman Stringer on YouTube.
Yeah. I'm on there. I got content dropping every day. Every day. I'm super excited, guys. And same thing. If there's something I could do to help anybody out, get started, anybody want to come on my channel, you ain't even got to be on my team. You know what I'm saying? Reach out to me. Let's grow this thing together. Let's blow this thing up because I'm all in, regardless.
He does a YouTube every single day
Every day.
without fail, without fail. So
Nope.
Earl, thank you, sir. Thanks
Thank
for hanging
you.
out with us. Appreciate you. And you got my phone number locked in because your sponsor is doing
Absolutely.
something else. So I guess I just happen to be your sponsor now.
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited. That's even better news. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
Ron, I just want to say something. Earl, I saw you at least 7 months ago because I told Ron about you because your video was right in with our Fun Saver Network.
Oh, okay.
I remember you, and I told Ron, I said, Ron, who is this guy over here that's talking about Fun Saver? Because I remember the video.
Yeah.
That's where I remember you from. Man,
Yeah.
welcome to the team, man. It's good
Man.
to have you here.
Same here, man. I got
Yeah.
a lot of stuff coming. I'm super excited to be here, man. Trust me.
Yeah. And he was super respectful in that video. He really
He,
was.
he sure was because I called Ron. I said, Ron, who is this guy? He said, man, he's been on here. He's been talking about Fun Saver, but you never said anything
Oh
negative
no,
about him. I
no,
remember
no,
that.
no. 100% I didn't.
Yeah.
No, you sure didn't. Because I watched the whole video. I watched your whole video.
Right. It was just my
Yeah.
opinion. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
just my
Yeah.
opinion. You know what I mean? Like that's just how I do it. But no, yeah, 100%. But I'm glad that I came back, and I'm glad that I'm a member. I'm super excited.
So
Let's
Earl,
go.
I'm gonna ask you a question, Earl.
Yeah.
Give me your top two things, if it's possible. Give me your top two things that you're excited about with Fun Saver.
Uh, honestly, what's coming? Because I kind of know some things. I kind of know some things that's coming. What's coming, and the earning potential. Those
Mm-hmm.
two things,
Mm-hmm.
honestly. You know what I'm saying? What's coming and what's good now. Like I love what's now because I'm promoting it, but like the things that I kind of know what's coming in the works and the earning potential, that's it.
Have you ever seen a compensation plan that can compensate you and reward you as much as we do on a $25 a month program?
Listen, this is why when I was saying about the comp plan, and I tell people like that's one of the things if you watching this, whatever, really look at the video, the compensation plan. Because if you do, you're going to be like freaked out. And that's like because I understand the comp plan, so I see the earning potential. And out of all these companies out here right now, I ain't gonna say the names, but I'm with the, I'm still with them, and I'm telling you now, because I'm still with them. I still got teams with other. But this is the best comp plan out of them, straight up. And if I was on another Zoom with another company, I still would say, well, this company might be the third best comp.
Yeah.
But I know the first comp. I know the first best comp plan, and without a doubt, this is the best comp plan,
So
straight up, in
Earl,
my opinion.
How many times did you watch the comp plan video? How many?
Well, it only took me one time all the way through for me to be like, I get it. But
Mhm.
honestly, I've seen it probably like 3 times because I've sent it to certain people. Like I listened to it, but it took me one time for me to get it, and then I've listened to it probably 2 to 3 times since I've been a member. Because
Okay.
honestly, the first time I watched it, it sounds weird. First time I watched it just to understand it. Sometimes I just listen to it now as motivation. I ain't gonna lie. I seriously, I sometimes I matter of fact, 2 days ago I was listening to it just for to be like, this is crazy. This is crazy. So sometimes I listen to it just for motivation.
Okay. So
Seriously.
so note to everybody here. When's the last time you watched the comp plan? Go watch it again for some motivation that might help you. That's all I'm saying. If you don't need it, you don't need it. But if you really want to know how you get paid, go watch it again. It's in your back office. Earl,
Absolutely.
thanks again, my friend. Hang out
Oh,
with us
thank
a little
you.
bit. I'm going to get into closing this thing out for the end of the week call. Folks, I just want to tell you there's some things to learn in the conversation that we had this evening. Not everybody this. And sometimes you might be thinking, I'm talking to a lot of people and they're not doing it. And that's okay. That's really okay. Not everybody's going to do this thing. Not everybody sees it the way you see it. Not everybody that Earl knows sees it the way he sees it. Not everybody Earl knows is going to be a pro member. They might kick around the free member deal, but
Hmm.
it doesn't mean they're going to be a pro member. Know is this: if you're consistent and you're not, I say you're not needy, because when I go building businesses, I look for people that are needy, not greedy, because greedy will get you in trouble. Needy people are really wanting to learn and really want to build. Earl is one of those people. He's greedy, but he's needy up front. He understands. He
Right, right.
understands he understands the show.
Hmm.
So if you're looking for things to change your life, if you're looking for, and I know this is cliche also, Earl, but if you're looking for things that could possibly step into your life and show you a new financial way, Fund Saver Network is it, y'all. I'm just telling you. And I wrote the comp plan. I've helped put all this together, and it comes with 35, 36 next month years of experience in this industry. And I just wanted to make something that was affordable, that could pay you handsomely if you wanted to build a team. I wanted to put something together that it's $25 across the board for everybody. It's not 25 and then an extra 60 if you want to build a team. It's 25 across the board for everybody. If you want to build a team, you can. And if you don't have to. If you just want to pay the $25 to get the two apps to save more money, perfectly fine. Just because you're paying $25 a month doesn't mean you have to go build a team. Some people like Earl wants to. Some people like Ron wants to. Some people go, I'm just paying the 25 because I want to get cheaper prices on stuff that I buy. And that's great. And that's what makes us different than everybody else. So I just want to say again, folks, if you've been wondering why some people, because I learned from some of you guys might know this guy. I know Clyde does. There's a guy that taught me something years and years and years ago, and his name is Brig Hart. And Brig Hart is, a lot of people call him crazy, and he might be, but he's highly intelligent, and that might be why they think he's crazy. But he took me to the side one day, and I was having a hard time in this company, and I'm going, man, I'm talking to people, and nothing's happening. And he goes, well, are you doing it all the time? I said, I'm doing as much as I can. He goes, let me explain something to you, Ron. He goes, there's a lot of network marketing companies out there today, and they haven't gotten any less because there's a new one. There's a new one I think springing up every day because I get calls on it. But what he told me is, he goes, there's a lot of network marketing companies out there, and in every company, you pick it. I don't care what you pick. He said, you pick it. There's people in that company that's making money, and there's people in that company that's not making. He goes, what do you think the difference is? I'm like, is this a trick question? He goes, no. What do you think the difference is? I said, I, I don't know. He goes, in every company, Ron, people that truly want to make money, because not everybody does. He said, people that want to make money, some people are consistent and some people are not. Some people understands when somebody says no, it's okay. They go to the next one. Some people, when they hear no, they're done. He said, that's the difference. He said, every company has people that make it, and every company has people that don't. The problem is, every company has more people that don't make it than do. Because when it gets down to it, he said, no matter what company you pick, it's all the same amount of work. It's all the same amount of work. Whether it's $25 a month or $150 a month, it's all the same amount of work. The work's the same. He said, what's important is that the value of the company is there to get people's attention, and is the compensation plan going to pay you if you put that work in? I've never forgot that conversation. And when it comes to Fund Saver Network, that's what I always had on my mind: affordability, value where it makes sense, and where you can literally share something with other people that they already do and help them save money and be able to build a large income if that's what you want to do. A large income to you might be $100 a month. A large income to Clyde might be $10,000 a month. A large income to Earl might be $100,000 a month. I don't know. Everybody's different. That's all I know. But the work implied and the work put in is all the same. It's all the same. Depends on how often you do it and how much you want to do it. But it really comes down to one thing: how bad you want it. How bad do you want that $100 a month? How bad do you want to be able to get to where you want to be? That's it. There's nothing else in between. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. So tonight at midnight Pacific time, everybody is in this vertical power line for the week. And if you don't want to upgrade, you don't have to. You can remain a free member. But if you do upgrade, you will be flowing over into the matrix. You will be a pro member. And if you do upgrade, you have access to the 2 apps for free that if you just use them, they'll save you more than $25 a month. Just that alone is enough with a comp plan. But if you want the 2 apps and you want to get that done and you want extra savings on stuff that's back there like the cream weight and things of that nature because they're in the price, go ahead and upgrade. Go ahead and upgrade. And if you're having a problem understanding what that $25 means to you in the compensation, please invite you as a free member to go into your dashboard as a free member. Click on the thing on the left that says media, and then go to company videos and click on the compensation plan. Learn that compensation plan. And when you do, like Earl, like a lot of us, you're going to be thinking 83 cents a day is not a whole lot of money to get this comp plan. It's not. Okay. So Earl, I want to thank you again for hanging out with us. I want to thank all of you for hanging out with us on this fantastic Tuesday night. We got things coming. It's going to blow you all away. Let me give you a clue. I'm going to give you a clue before I get off here. I do this a lot. When I know something's coming, I'm going to give you a clue. Do not hesitate. Do not procrastinate. Do not do any of those 8 things. Boom. Go out there and start putting free members in. You're going to thank me later. You're going to thank me later. Trust me, especially if you're a pro member. Go start putting free members in this thing. Do it now. I'm telling you, when it happens, you're going to go, oh, I want you to remember on October the 14th that Ron Pruett told me, I better go put free members in. I better go put free members in. Because when this happens and you didn't put free members in, I want you to remember, he told me. He told me. I want you to remember that because, again, I guarantee you this is something that you'll be able to go to any network marketer. I don't care how much money they've made or are making and go, you guys aren't doing what we're doing and you will never do what we're doing. You can't do it. Okay. So there you go. That being said, everybody have a blessed evening. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you, Earl, again. Thank you, Clyde. Thank everybody. Have a blessed night. We'll see you.
See you next week. Good to see you, Earl.
Yep, you too.